When we talk about student success, we often talk about grades, tutoring, or money, but there's a silent factor that really gets addressed: identity strain. This presentation introduces a proposal addressing the cognitive strain and educational impact of code switching among Black students. The goal is to highlight why this issue matters, outline a cognitive-based intervention, and demonstrate how the program can improve both retention and overall student well-being. How many people have ever felt the need to change how we speak depending on the room that we're in? Many students of color, particularly Black students, feel pressure to modify their language, appearance, and even mannerisms in academic settings to fit dominant cultural norms. This pressure, known as code switching, is not just a social choice, but often a survival strategy to avoid bias, stereotyping, or exclusion. While code switching may appear to help students quote unquote fit in, it carries a significant cognitive burden. The constant monitoring of speech and behavior consumes working memory and attention resources that could otherwise be directed towards learning and performance. This hidden cost contributes to fatigue, stress, and reduced academic efficiency. This is not just about switching words, it's about the constant mental work of switching cells. Research highlights both the prevalence and the impact of this issue. Gardner Niblett and Soto Boykin in 2024 found that educators often misinterpret African American vernacular English as a language deficit, leading to biased referrals and lowered expectations. Bird and colleagues in 2021 demonstrated that target classroom interventions improved teacher understanding of African American vernacular English and supported more inclusive instruction. Collectively, these findings confirm that language bias and code switching pressures create real barriers to academic equity. These aren't isolating findings, they directly shape how students are treated in classrooms every day. The real question is, what can we do about it? This proposal introduces a cognitive intervention program designed to reduce the negative impact of code switching. The program integrates skill-based workshops, peer support, and faculty awareness initiatives, ensuring that students' cognitive resources are preserved for learning rather than self-monitoring. The intervention is designed as a 2-year program, divided into 4 phases: preparation, pilot workshops, expanded implementation, and long-term sustainability. Each phase builds on the previous one, gradually scaling up the program's reach and effectiveness. For example, in the pilot phase, we get real feedback from students to refine before going campus-wide. Every proposal has to answer the same question: how much will this cost? The budget prioritizes cost effectiveness while ensuring high quality programming. Key expenses include workshop facilitation, assessment tools, and student incentives. By leveraging existing campus resources, the program delivers maximum impact within a modest funding framework. Recruitment will focus on students most affected by the pressures of code switching, particularly first generation and underrepresented students. Outreach strategies include faculty referrals, peer ambassadors, and integration with existing student support offices. These aren't just numbers, they are students who often carry the heaviest burden. A program is only as strong as its ability to keep people showing up. Engagement strategies include culturally relevant workshop content, interactive activities, and meaningful incentives such as networking opportunities and resource access. The goal is to maintain consistent participation and ensure students feel invested in the program. The program is guided by 2 primary aims. Aim 1 is to reduce the cognitive strain associated with code switching. Aim 2 is to improve retention and academic confidence among participating students. It is hypothesized that students in the program will report lower stress levels, improved sense of belonging, and higher academic performance compared to baseline. The key is that these aims are measurable. We will know if it's working. This is what the program actually looks like in practice. The intervention combines structured workshops with ongoing support. Workshops cover topics such as cognitive flexibility, stereotype threat, and cultural validation. Peer groups and faculty allies provide reinforcement beyond the classroom environment. Assessment tools include pre and post program surveys, stress inventories, and academic performance metrics. Data will be collected across each phase to evaluate impact and guide necessary adjustments. Because assessment isn't just about numbers, it's also about hearing students' voices. Let's be clear, students don't drop out only because of grades or money. Factors such as stereotype threat, social isolation, and high stress can lead students to disengage or even leave school altogether. Addressing these risks directly is central to improving both retention and overall well-being. Previous research demonstrates that culturally responsive interventions improve both student experience and academic outcomes. Bird et al. 2021, for example, showed that even short-term classroom-based programs significantly improve teacher attributes and student engagement. If short-term interventions work, imagine the impact of a structured 2-year program. The skills taught throughout this program, self-advocacy, cognitive flexibility, and resilience, extend beyond the classroom. Students are better equipped for internships, workplace environments, and personal growth. This means we're not just preparing students to pass tests, but to succeed in life. Every good proposal should be honest about its challenges. The program benefits students, faculty, and the institution by improving inclusivity and retention. Challenges include ensuring consistent funding, addressing skepticism, and managing the scale. However, these challenges are manageable with institutional commitment. Unlike traditional retention programs that focus narrowly on tutoring or financial aid, this intervention targets underlying cognitive and social strain of code switching. By directly addressing that root cause, it creates lasting impact. It's not just treating symptoms, it's addressing the root causes. So what exactly do students walk away with? The student The program equips students with tools such as guided reflection exercises, cultural validation strategies, and resilience training. These tools allow students to conserve mental energy and focus on academic success. In summary, code switching exerts hidden but measurable cognitive costs that undermine student performance. By implementing a cognitive based intervention, institutions can reduce these barriers, improve retention, and empower students to succeed without compromising their identity. Ultimately, this program is about creating a space where students don't have to choose between authenticity and success. All references used throughout this proposal, including Gardner Neblett and Soto Boykin, 2024, and Bird et al., 2021, are listed here in APA format. The reference section ensures transparency and provides a foundation for further research.